So what are we making today? We're making baked garlic bread, and this recipe makes around about 12. So we'll get straight on with the recipe. 3 eggs, 300 milliliters of milk, 42 grams of fresh yeast, 4 grams of salt, 38 grams of sugar, 60 grams of butter, 600 grams of bread flour. So we're going to get this all straight into the machine bowl. Now we're going to mix it all together for 10 minutes on second speed, or if you haven't got a machine that does second speed, medium speed. Our dough's ready, so we'll get it onto the table. Now this dough is a lot softer than you would expect, so don't worry too much about it. We're going to scale these into 100-gram pieces. So we'll just mold these round. Like that. So we'll just rest these for a few minutes. What we're doing is letting these recover for a bit, and then what we're going to do is roll them out. While we're waiting for our dough to proof, what we need to do is get ourselves a couple of trays, and on there you need to put some spray. Now this is prep spray. It's available from the eBay store. The link is in the description. So the next thing we need to be doing is rolling these out a little bit. We don't want too much, just a little bit like this, and then just roll them up like that. All right. So they've got a little point on the end. Okay. And then just put them onto our tray. So we're going to rest these now for around about 20 minutes. Now for your filling, you want a garlic. Now that's around about 10 little cloves, 60 grams of butter and 20 grams of chives. And all we're going to do is chop it all up and mix it into the butter. It's that easy. That's our filling. Now we need to put that into a piping bag. It's now time to put your oven on. Your oven temperature wants to be 180 Celsius, and that's fan assisted. It's important just to let those dry off. So they are actually dried off now. All we need to do is cut down the middle of each one. Don't be frightened to cut them. They'll be fine. Do make sure they're deep enough. So all we need to do is just pipe our filling in, just like that. So we're now going to be putting them straight into the oven. The oven temperature is 180 Celsius, and we're going to be baking these for around 15 minutes. Cool, they don't half look good, don't they? What we're going to do is let them cool down, and we'll come back and do a taste test. Well folks, wasn't that nice and easy? Well, I like garlic bread, and this is no exception. It's the first time I've actually done what I call a baked version. Normally, you usually toast it, don't you? You usually toast a roll or whatever with the butter and everything on there, or pop it in the oven. I saw this recipe and I thought, nah, I'm going to try that. And I'm telling you now, I did think the recipe was a bit wrong. When you see it, and I was working it out, and I swear it wasn't going to be right, but actually, I'm well impressed with this. It is actually a beautiful looking thing. So we'll stop all this mucking around. Let's get down to it. And by the way, I've already eaten 2 already. And that's exactly what I did. So let's have a look and cut this one open. There she is. That is blooming lovely, that is. I mean, even now, this is like, I think we're 3 hours ago this come out the oven. It's all lovely and soft. I should think so, really, because it was almost like a brioche recipe, I thought. So let's cut him open for you folks, because I already know what it looks like inside. There you go. Nothing to shout about inside, but I dare to say you could put some in that if you made it as a sandwich or whatever. But as it is, because that garlic's all gone and it's soaked in nicely, it's all on the bottom as well, the butter. So it's gone right the way through. Yeah, I'm well impressed with that. And don't forget folks, your recipe is in the description, and also there's lots of playlists. And if you like this type of content, please subscribe and please share. And we'll see you again very shortly on the Crazy Baker channel. Laters!